Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is my usual weekly technical analysis outlook videos in which I will comment on what I think will happen to some FX crosses and equities. I have another series running, the Financial Market series, that breaks down topics in the financial market in ways that are easy to understand. You can find the links in the description about these videos. As always, before I begin, I want to clarify that this is not a solicitation or recommendation to enter into long or short positions in the names that I will mention in this video, nor do I have existing positions in them. This is not financial advice, and if you're using this content as a guide to trade, you are doing so at your own risk. Alright, let's start. I will do a review of these names in this video and there will be no new coverages. I have put in timestamps, so please use them to skip to the names that interest you. I covered Apple in the last video on the 12th of January, in which I said that Apple is nearing completion of its bearish pattern of rising wedge. And I said that nothing is confirmed until we get that close below the support trend line. Now we have that bearish confirmation this week. We can see that Apple has closed below the support trend line, thereby completing this rising wedge that has a textbook target at 181.39, about 23% drop from where the point of breakout is, so I'm now bearish on Apple. I have not updated on Citigroup since the video on the 10th of November, in which I said that Citigroup is bullish due to the completion of a head and shoulders bottom. Since completion over here, Citigroup made small advances, but this week surged higher. Note that this bullish pattern has a textbook target at 97.49, but with price action now nearing the resistance range of 80.2 and 83, I would caution that the risk of rejection may be high. Breaking above the 83 level on a weekly basis is expected to lead Citigroup higher thereafter, but if there is a rejection, maybe next week or maybe around this range, I will maintain a bullish view on Citigroup, but note that the declines will be seen as corrective in nature until the invalidation of this bullish pattern. Nissin Foods is a name that I last covered in a video on the 15th of December. I said that Nissin Foods has entered into the bearish resumption phase of its bearish pattern ahead and shoulders top. Since then, Nissin has fallen back below its neckline of 38.78 and last week closed below the first support at 36.40. I will be staying bearish on Nissin Foods, and the textbook target of this head and shoulders top remains unchanged at 2,539.5. Totalenergies has developed the way I expected in a video on the 8th of December. I said to expect this name to be higher in the coming weeks as a correction that commonly occurs after pattern completion. A rebound to slightly above the neckline, 57.99, is fine, after which downside is expected to resume. So there may still be a bit more upside for Totalenergies in the next 1 to 2 weeks, but I expect this name to be bearish after this rebound. Textbook target remains unchanged at 45.95. Moving on to FX, there will only be one cross in the review in this video. It's on $CNH. In the video on the 8th of December, I maintained that $CNH is forming a rising wedge, a bearish pattern. Although it has broken above the resistance of 7.3115, after adjusting the resistance trend line, I believe this bearish pattern remains valid. And I believe that $CNH has completed this rising wedge on the 16th of January. I am bearish on $CNH now, and the textbook target of this rising wedge is at 7.2427, a revision from 7.1351 in that video. I will be removing coverage on Allianz because this week's rally surpassed the last high, so the suspected double top that I noted in the last video is no longer valid. That's the end of my sharing. I will give updates to these crosses and names only when there are meaningful development, and in the next video, it will highly likely be on new crosses and new names. If you like what I'm doing, please help me out by giving me a like. Please subscribe and hit the notification button for more videos like this.